What up, everyone, and welcome to episode 55 of the 16 Ounce Gaming Podcast. I am your host tonight, Ras, and with me we have
Toast.
And we have a very special guest tonight. We have mixer, streamer, partner, Stupendous in the house. How's it going, Stupendous?
Hey, it's going good. How are you guys?
Good. And
I like it.
Castle's on a little party tonight because his in-laws are leaving to Colorado, and Surf's on some sort of holiday. Toast, isn't that it?
I think so.
You think
A
so?
weekend break sort of thing.
Yeah, weekend break or something like that. So we got an awesome show for you guys tonight. We'll be talking with Stu, what he's been doing and all that good stuff, and what we've been doing and everything. So what have you been up to, Toast?
Not a lot. Working. Fucking. I played. Not a lot either. Sorting the Secret Santa stuff out as well. It's just been Red Dead, I think, basically. That's been it. Red Dead Online. Been fishing a shitload before they fixed the economy. Making all that money in that awesome cowboy shooter. Just by fucking standing at a lake all day and hoping they'll get shot in the back of the head. That's about it. Really. Nothing for an intro.
Have you finished up the Red Dead campaign yet?
Yeah. I was off for like a week and a half when it launched, so I was finished like almost instantly.
You bum.
That's awesome.
I was going to go back and do a playthrough just being a dickhead the whole way and see how it turns out, but then it online came and I've just not looked back.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
As for drinks, I'm drinking, even as this right now, Kraken right now.
Very nice.
If I finish that, I'll be on the bullet bourbon that Castle told me I should try.
Did you even see if you could find Jonah's Curse?
Is that... I get mixed up.
That one that I said it's like Kraken?
Oh, no, I've not looked for that yet.
Okay.
That'll be next week, I guess.
That one's good. You'll like it.
Kraken is always a solid choice, though. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
No.
And then, what is it? Aldi or whatever one it is that you have. I think it's Aldi. They have
Aldi.
a license to sell over here, and they do their own version of Kraken, which is like so much cheaper and tastes identical.
Really?
Yeah. It's from France or something like that. I really doubt you'll get it over there because it's just for Aldi, sort of thing. And if Aldi don't sell booze over there, then there'd be no reason
They sell
to bring
booze.
it over. Alright, I thought Castle said they didn't.
Well,
Fuck knows.
he doesn't live in Texas, so...
Alright, yeah. I will give that a try then. You should look out for
I'll go look.
something that looks like Kraken. Can't remember the name right now. What about you, Raz, I guess? Save Stu to last.
Yeah, we'll see Stu to last. Not much for me. We opened the doors to my wife's business, like I said last week, Monday, and everything's been going great so far for her business and stuff. So we're pretty excited about that. And just hope it continues to grow. What?
Does that mean you just have like nut jobs wandering in and out of your house now? Because she works out of the
Not
house?
my house, Bonehead. She has her own office.
I thought it was like attached to the house.
No, it wasn't. No, it's not attached to the house. No, her office is down the road a little ways. So no nut jobs coming in and out of my house. It's bad enough I got 4 nut jobs outside the door right now playing games. Those are kids.
When you added all the pictures, I assumed that was just part of the house, like an extension of the house or something like that.
No, that was her actual offices. We got ready to go and all that stuff for her employees and all those numbnuts that are coming in, cuckoo, chuku stuff. So, yeah, I got that going. Played some more Red Dead, which I'm still behind. I think I'm almost to the end of chapter 3. Not quite sure.
For Game of the Year next week, you're just going to have to like mute for a couple of fucking 10 minutes or something.
Oh, I don't care if you guys talk about it.
About it.
Yeah, no, I don't care if you guys talk about it. I still will play it, enjoy it. I don't care about, spoilers at this point. But other than that, played some more Battlefield 5, which I'm still loving, and Blops 4. Playing that with some
Nice
other guys in the community. And
Battlefield, but that's part of a news story later, so save that.
yeah, we'll save that. And then what I am drinking tonight, I'm drinking my last can of Brazos Valley Brewing Company's Big Spoon Tres Leches Stout. This is really good. Then I got a 6-pack of, what was this? Community Beer Company's Wit Beer. Wheat Ale. It's beer for the greater good.
Leche, is that milk in Spanish or something?
Yeah, it's a milk stout.
So we're drinking a stout and a 6-pack tonight. That's what's happening?
Yeah, my last one of this 6-pack is this stout. Is the stout, and then the wheat ale from Community Beer Company is the 6-pack that I got.
Nice.
So,
sounds
yeah.
Good.
So,
whatever you're banging, Raz, you need to stop it.
It was probably my elbow that went on the desk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bang something. No. So, anyway, we just want to welcome you, Stu, to the show and everything, and
thank you guys.
Just want to know, what have you been up to lately, there, buddy?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a weekly grind of working and streaming and balancing that with family stuff. But as far as what I've been playing this week, I'm still on the NBA 2K19 grind against my better judgment. And so
why do you say that?
Oh, because it is an absolute grind, and
yeah, it is.
It takes a very long time to level up, and
you still running the two mainly, or have you focused on one?
I'm focusing on my bigger player, just because I find that's easier to use a center than a point guard for me. So
yeah,
I both of my guys are rated 90 or above, so it took a while to get to that point. But now I'm focusing on my big guy. But so I'm still playing that.
Did you like to switch to the point guard? Did you like playing as a point guard, or did you like the center better? Because I know you've mostly played center in 18.
Yeah, I like playing the point guard. I think more when I'm playing offline, because like then you don't have to rely on a computer player to pass you the ball or anything like that. You get the ball just to start. And you can do whatever you want with it. But when I'm playing online, especially when I'm streaming, I prefer to be a center, because I don't have to distribute the ball to other people. And, when you're streaming, you can get a little distracted talking to chat and everything like that. It's a little bit easier to be kind of a
that's where you get raided and stuff.
Yeah. If I get raided, I do like a whole thing that takes about a minute to welcome the raiders. And I literally will stop playing for a minute, and my teammates hate me. So... they have to be very understanding to play 2K with me on stream. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege. They just had a new update. Came out with a couple new operators. It's called Operation Wind Bastion. So I played that a little bit this week. And I also just got a PlayStation 4 over Black Friday. And I started playing God of War on stream, and that's amazing. It's crazy. So I'm only about 4 hours into it, but I'm having a blast with that too. So those are the main games I've been playing.
Yeah, you just picked up a PS4, right?
Yeah, and it's funny. I just saw a tweet. I think PlayStation might have tweeted out, or somebody, but just saying like "Happy birthday, PlayStation." The PS4 has been out 5 years. and finally I have one. I waited long enough. I've been, all Xbox all the time, but I was like, that deal was so good. It was a PlayStation 4 Slim bundle with Spider-Man, which everyone says is awesome.
Is this the one you wanted, Raz, and never got?
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I saw you posted that on Twitter. I was like, damn it, Stu, you bastard.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the one I wanted.
$200 for a console. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not the Pro, and you get a new good game with it. And I'm like, that's pretty legit. At least gives me the opportunity to play those exclusives when they come out. So that's pretty cool. I think mainly I'll still be playing Xbox though.
The Slim has HDR though, right?
I'm not sure. And I
saw
actually
that
don't.
on the box.
I don't even have a monitor that does HDR, so it doesn't quite matter to me either way.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'll get there someday, maybe.
did you
Definitely
find it
love
hard getting
having a
used to controls? Switching?
Not
Because you're mostly on
not
Xbox.
not as bad as I thought it would be. Also, the controller was a lot nicer than I remember PlayStation controllers to be. Like I was thinking like, I might have to get a special controller that's kind of shaped more like the Xbox One, because I remember the other ones being kind of a pain, maybe back in the PS2 days. But I thought it was pretty good, actually. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it's the best controller I've had that I've ever touched, sort of thing.
Which one is the Xbox one?
No, there's all the PlayStation ones, the PS4, DualShock.
You're saying that's the best
one.
PlayStation one that's come out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's still
I have,
too
I have
light
the,
though. I don't
Yeah, I have the Xbox Elite controller, and that's glorious.
Nobody cares
Love the
about your
weight to it.
controller combo.
I care, Cabo.
I just get the Xbox style one.
Yeah, what is that? Who made that one again?
It's not Razer, is it? I don't know.
I don't remember. Don't care. But anyway, keep going, Stu.
But yeah, so that's about all I've been playing. Unfortunately, I don't have a alcoholic beverage in front of me right now, but I am drinking some caffeine in the form of G Fuel because I've had
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I stayed up a little bit late last night streaming, and just got home from work, and it's keeping me alive right now.
Nice.
Thank you, G Fuel. Not sponsored.
All right, I thought you did have something with him.
No, I'm not sponsored.
You just got sponsored with that chair, right?
It's just like an affiliate relationship,
Okay.
which I don't think is too hard to accomplish. But it's I have the OP seat chair, so yeah, I'm able to give people a link so they can go get an OP seat chair, and I get just a small commission off of it. But it's not like
Nice.
a big partnership or anything like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I just have a couple questions. Like, I remember I watched you on Twitch back in the Battleborn days,
Yes.
and then you jumped to Mixer. Would you? I mean, do you love Mixer so much you wouldn't even consider going back to Twitch, or you think the community here is better than Twitch, or?
I mean, sure. I think I would consider going back to Twitch if it made sense. But for me, like most of my community is on Mixer, and that's kind of like the big thing for me is building a community. So
Right.
I think it makes more sense for me to be on Mixer, since that's kind of where I've kind of laid my roots, I guess.
Yeah.
So I still watch Twitch. I have friends who stream on Twitch. I think it's a good platform, and definitely more like of course established platform. But I think Mixer's making some really good strides, and they're trying new things, and they're pushing the envelope, like you see with like the Mixer Season 2 with the Spark donations and stuff like that, and the interactivity. I think Mixer has a lot of potential, in the fact that it's baked into the Xbox ecosystem.
Right.
Is really, really cool, and really opens it up to people who might not otherwise watch streams. So, like I've seen some people jump back from Mixer back to Twitch, and there's various reasons that people do that. But honestly, I'm not really even thinking about it. I don't even I don't even like restream or anything like that. That's another thing that some people do. They'll stream both places. But I'm just playing games and hanging out with people and chatting, and I think that's easiest to do when you're just streaming in one place. So yeah, I'm very happy
Right.
at Mixer. Also, I just feel
You
like
have a good time doing
Mixer.
it.
Yeah, totally. I feel like Mixer kind of gave me an opportunity in a way. Like I got partnered with Mixer very early on, where the requirements were much lower than they are now, and I felt like I kind of got an opportunity that I couldn't have gotten on Twitch, just because Twitch is there's so many
Hard.
people streaming on Twitch. It's hard
Yep.
to get noticed there. So yeah, I like Mixer, and I plan on being there for the foreseeable future for sure.
Right. Organic has a question
How long
in
is it
chat.
you've been partnered? Well,
Okay.
well,
Go for it.
is it? It's over a year you've been partnered now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit over a year. I was partnered in October of 2017.
Nice. I think I got in there in the first month at least. I'm hope I did.
Yeah, that's right.
It was Raz that put me on to you anyway. So I've got no idea what you've done on Twitch.
Yeah, well, on Twitch, it was super inconsistent and very casual. I didn't have any sort of like nice streaming setup. I was streaming right from the from the Xbox, and I had my Kinect as a camera, but like I was streaming from my couch in a room that was centered between my kids' rooms, so I couldn't even be that loud or anything like that. And I since I was on the couch, I'd have to like bring the Kinect over to me and like set it on top of a laundry basket and a shoebox and whatever else to get at the right height. I mean, it was a terrible setup, but you got to start somewhere, and that's what I had. So that's how it was, But like, it was a very low quality stream. Not too many people watched it. I think if you went over there now, I don't even know how many followers I have, but I would imagine it's somewhere between 10 and 20, probably. Like, very few followers.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember happened to catch your stream. I can't remember. You posted, I think, on X1 Bros or something that night. And, I used to run from Las Cruces to Albuquerque every night. And so I just put my phone on the dash and have you streaming there my whole way home or whatever.
That's awesome.
It worked out perfect.
That's
Helped
really
keep
cool,
me
man.
awake cruising home,
Good. That's good to hear.
But, yeah, I guess that's it for that, right, guys?
Yeah, we'll
Anything
save
else?
the question for that, like the question segment.
Yeah,
So-
we'll save your question, Organic, maybe. We might save it. All right, next up is our housekeeping. Right? Yes, housekeeping. We have a Patreon if you guys want to join us over there and help support the show. And we have a merch room. Merchroom.com /collections/16 ounce. And Stupendous also has a merch room.
I do, yeah.
Merch room. Yeah, go ahead and say what. Yeah.
Stupendous. Yeah, that is it. The good people at
And-
Merch Room.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Come join us on Discord. Secret Santa's was closed last week, and Toast and Organic have, I think, put out all the pairings this week, right, Toast? You got it all out?
Yep, all the pairings are out. I've basically said until the 21st, the episode we do on the 21st is going to be when I want all the codes in by. So we can give them out that weekend sort of thing, right before Christmas. I've had there's a few already. Fucking dealt with it all sort of thing. I'm dealing with all the US people between both the communities, like us and Offset Collective. Inorganics dealing with the UK ones, which I think is just us. I don't think. It's just 16 ounce guys from the UK.
Gotcha. And that's it?
Yep.
All right, now it's time for our monthly live listener Patreon giveaway.
Yeah.
So giddy up,
Raz,
partners. You
just
ready for this?
remember, add the people that are in right now for another
Oh,
intro,
yeah.
'cause it's,
Well,
It says for
Okay.
live listeners and
live
Patreon.
listeners. I already added them. They're good. Okay. And the winner is coming later in the show. Got you guys. And now on to the news.
Hey.
Fucking got me.
First up on the news, Xbox Game Pass. Ryan's asking you one. Anyway, sorry. Xbox Game Pass. Phil Spencer has announced that he wants to bring Xbox Game Pass to every device. He specifically mentioned Android mobile devices, which would be able to run Game Pass using Project X Cloud, which would bring console quality gaming to portable devices. Every device also leaves room for game Pass potentially being available on Nintendo and PlayStation. What? I smell BS on this. Lots of new games are coming to Game Pass in December. This includes PES 2019, Below, Mortal Kombat, Hellblade, Ashen. Did I say that wrong? Sorry. Ori and the Blind Forest, and more. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm looking forward to playing Hellblade. Actually, that was a game that I was thinking of picking up. I've seen a few people play it. It's a beautiful game, but I've heard it's one of those games that you like have to, or that's like better if you're playing in like a dark room with your headphones on cranked up, because like I heard the audio is really good in that game.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in playing Hellblade for sure. I already have Mortal Kombat. It's a great game. It's awesome that it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, like Hellblade, I think, actually, when I heard about it was when we talked about the Game Awards last year, so basically a year this week sort of thing. Yeah, like you're saying about the sound, it's not a spoiler, but basically your characters like get some sort of fucking mental health thing, I can't remember what it is, and she hears voices. So, like, using the directional audio, you'll hear your hints and all. Well, you'll hear random stuff, but then sometimes you'll hear hints when you're stuck at a puzzle like that, where just the random voices talking to you, either like behind you to the left or up to the right and things like that. Like, the audio in that game's really good. If you've got surround sound stuff or like that Dolby Atmos add-on or whatever it is that they've got on Xbox, it'd be really good, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's one of the studios Xbox bought, isn't it? Ninja.
I think
Theory,
that, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it'd be cool for Game Pass coming on mobile, because I've gotten more into mobile games, which is stupid. Hustle Castle, Assassin's Creed, Rebellion.
Fucking
Forgot to mention I've been playing those. I keep forgetting that.
What is Assassin's Creed Rebellion all about? It's not like the Go games, is it? Like, what's the style of game?
It's you build your base. You have your little corridor sections. You have your training room, room where you can collect money, room where you can forge weapons, stuff like that. You got to level up to unlock all, and then you can go and do these missions, and you just basically you unlock DNA for assassins or healers or people who are silent. There's like 4 different classes. Like other ones are like brutes, where you can go around and just beat the shit out of people. But when you go and do these missions, you click on a button. It'll tell you your probability of beating the guy. Like if you can go up and it'll say, you just start out, say you're going to assassinate a guy. It'll say your probability is probably like 89%. You hit that, you go up and you'll assassinate him. Or if you want to jump up this wall and stuff, and your guy's not strong enough, it'll say like you got 34%. Or you're going to try to step over this, what are the a little plate that'll fire something at you. God, I can't think of the damn name off the top of my head, but it'll say like, you have 54% chance if you step on it, it'll shoot the arrow at you or whatever. It's pretty cool. You just level up. That's what I've been doing. You train your warriors to level up, or your assassins and all that stuff to level up, and then you do all these missions. You do these other missions to get these codex, so you can train everyone to level up. I don't know. It's fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah. Just you keep thinking it's fun.
It's easy. It kills time at work.
Fucking get on Discord and talk to the community. Fuck the mobile game.
Hey, I do both.
Yeah, I guess.
I do both.
No, but this whole fucking xCloud thing is basically what's meant to be rumoured with the Streambox, like, coming out with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, streaming onto any device. I mean, I know if anybody could do it, probably Microsoft can, because they're like the second biggest server people out there, behind Amazon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna have to come out with some good peripherals to attach to your phone and whatnot to make it worthwhile. Because honestly, like I have a Nintendo Switch, and even that I kind of have a hard time playing in its mobile form, or it's not like the best experience. But it would be cool to get all your Xbox games easily on your PC or your tablet or whatever, wherever you are. I mean, if you had the right peripherals, that could be a pretty convenient thing.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, it'd be cool, but I think playing 2K on a mobile is going to feel a lot different to playing it. Even if it looks the exact same, it's just going to be like a subpar version. Yeah, unless they really nail the peripherals. Like maybe the new controllers are Bluetooth based, aren't they? So I mean, they can just release a full-on Xbox controller that connects to your mobile. That would solve that problem, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
But I don't know. Hopefully it'll be good. And this, I mean, from that announcement, I take that might come sooner than the next generation of consoles. I don't know. If he's talking about Android specifically and stuff like that, I think they may end up beta testing that before the next generation, because it'll probably help them iron out some issues and all that for the box itself beforehand.
Notice he didn't say Apple. Suck it, Apple.
Because Apple would want whatever cut it is they take for anything that appears on their store and all that shit. Yeah. Right.
Are you an Apple or Android, Stu?
I have an Apple. Am I about to get kicked off the podcast?
No, you're good.
Just tells us what kind of person you really are.
I'm so sorry.
You're about to get kicked, Cabo.
I had an iPhone for several years, and you know what? I upgraded like many years ago. I was trying to be like anti-Apple, and I got a Palm Pre, and let me tell you, it was terrible. It was not a good experience. And then I moved over to an iPhone, and I was like, yeah, this is where it's at. haven't gone back since.
Just try to think back. Like my first Android phone was like an HTC of some sort, and just looking back at it now, it would be a fucking terrible compared to the way they are now. I had to jailbreak the thing and fucking put on custom software and all that sort of stuff just to get a day's battery life. That was bad.
Yeah. All right. Enough of that shitty cell phone talk.
Oh, wait a minute. We skipped over fucking past potentially being available on Nintendo and PlayStation.
Yeah, I said that. You didn't hear me. I said it pretty fast.
Man. Oh, no, I know you said it, but we didn't actually cover it. Do you think it's ever going to be on? I don't think PlayStation will let that on their system at all.
Nintendo, maybe.
Yeah, like after you saw the whole like crossplay fiasco with Fortnite with PlayStation and Xbox, and I just don't see it happening. They don't seem to want to play nice in the sandbox.
That's what you can only get EA access on Xbox, right? Sony doesn't allow that over there.
Because PlayStation didn't see enough business sense or profit in it.
Right.
But I mean, Xbox has improved the relation, or I don't know if they've improved it or they've just made the relationship more public with Nintendo. So there's I guess a possibility you could see Game Pass on there, which should probably be like the ideal fucking handheld to play it on. Like, I'd much rather play on a Switch than on a mobile.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like perfect.
Yeah.
But it's fucking all big ifs and buts at this point.
What do you think they'll bring it to the tablets? No. Okay.
Android-based tablets, I guess. That might be what they were aiming for instead of Android-based mobiles, to be honest.
Probably.
I don't know.
Who does the news around here?
Are Android tablets even fucking a thing? I've not heard of them for a while. Like, I know the Samsung had like a tablet that everybody loved, but...
Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely, you'll probably see it on like the Microsoft Surface for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that thing...
Whatever Microsoft-owned devices there are, it should be there for sure.
Yeah.
Surf might want to get a Windows phone again.
Fuck off.
Oh, man. All right, on to the next one. Bethesda. Oh, boy. Bethesda. Bad boys. Been a pretty bad few weeks for Bethesda, and it's only getting worse. They have now decided to leak a ton of users' personal information to other customers. Woohoo! That's a pretty shitty thing to do. Sounds like some... Never mind. The data breach happened earlier this week when customers were filing support tickets to Bethesda. Customers then started receiving support tickets from other customers, which included user names, addresses, and other contact details. Screenshots posted to Twitter showed that customers had somehow been given access to details usually confined to Bethesda's internal support system. The majority of complaints were about Fallout 76. Well, duh. Someone on Reddit even claimed they could see the last 4 digits of another user's credit card. Bethesda have acknowledged the incident, claiming they don't know how it happened but are looking into it. This is just the latest incident in what has to be the worst game launch for some time. I think that last part was put in for personal. What do you think, Toast?
No, I mean, it's even
editorial
worse.
Commentary.
Like,
sure.
Since, like, there's every fucking day something new's happened with them. I mean, last week we covered the bullshit about the canvas bags. But since then, it came out that they actually gave the canvas bags to influencers instead of pre-order people. So they gave them away for free to people for fucking... to, like, big themselves up instead of giving them to the people that paid. And then they've came out and said that they're actually going to fulfill the canvas bag orders and go back on that. And then this data breach bullshit, it's just, like, it's literally fucking every day. There's something's came out negative. Can't remember as much shit happening as quickly for one company ever. Mm-hmm. It's just mistake after mistake after mistake.
Man, I was on the fence about Fallout 76 too. I was like, maybe I'll get it. Like, it kind of looks cool, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait and see like what the response is. And now I'm like super happy that I didn't go there. So,
I mean,
good job, me.
One thing I'm surprised about is we've not heard anybody saying Fallout's dead.
Mm-mm.
But see, when Mass Effect came out and had its problems, instantly everybody was saying, "Oh, Mass Effect's dead."
Yep.
So I don't see what the difference is. Like, fucking Fallout came out buggy, didn't work, was uninstalling itself, and all that sort of shit. There's no story there apart from listening to holotapes. And the stupid shit about the holotapes is, see, if you're in like a party of 5, you can't listen to a tape all at the same time. So if you have to listen to a 2-minute holotape, you listen for 2 minutes, then the next person goes up and listens for 2 minutes, and the next person goes up and listens. It's just a bunch of stupid shit. And you're just not hearing that, oh, this is going to kill Fallout, so I don't know what the difference is.
Oh, it's what you said last week, remember? Oh, it's Bethesda, there's the greatest developer ever.
It's just insane that fucking people would, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one.
I was talking to a friend about it, the same thing, and I asked him how he liked the game. He said, I love it. but it's a little bit buggy. But it's Bethesda, so what do you expect? You know, like, it's just like they've come to expect it. They're like, we love the
Yeah.
games. We know it's going to be buggy, but like that seems to be okay with them. So I don't know. It must just be like what the culture of that community is, I suppose.
I mean, I might be breaking this down way more than I need to, but like, you do any other fucking thing out there that you pay money for, you pay money for a professional to do it, and you pay the same amount that other professionals would take, and you expect it to come out in a certain way. You choose if you want to go pay a cowboy to fucking do some building for you, and know you'll get it cheap and know you'll get it shit. But you don't pay as much as you pay the other professionals, whereas Bethesda are like fucking cowboys that take the same money that professionals take.
That's fair. That's
like,
a fair point for sure.
go out and wire your house, but these switches won't work for the first 3 months, and then this is going to switch off the wrong thing. And if you switch this, it's going to turn everything else off. It's like, fuck, you just wouldn't accept it. It's nuts.
No, you're right.
Right. Well, it's just I don't know, like the loot boxes how long it would take to grind to get Darth Vader on Battlefront, and everyone was up in arms for EA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that game eventually, well, it's still fun, but it almost like killed that game, and nobody, I just don't understand if it's EA or whoever else, they're up in arms and ready to just not buy their game. But if it's Bethesda, it's just like, they're pissed off, but yet they're still playing the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true. Well, it's still not going to stop me from playing old school Skyrim. That's polished enough. I think it's fine.
It's just their open world stuff as well. So I mean, they do Wolfenstein and Doom and all that, and the games are fucking amazing, polished so well. And then it goes over to open world, and they just lose their shit and can't do anything right.
Right. All right, we done
Oh well.
pissing on Bethesda.
Yeah. On to the next one.
And the next pisser offer. EA. Boy, have they fucked up a lot. But from one fan favorite company to another, now, EA has decided that it will be a good idea to reduce the cost of Battlefield 5 by 50%, less than a month since the game was released. The internet is pissed. I was a little pissed too, because I paid full price for the damn
say
game.
less than a month, it's 15 days. It's just over 2 weeks. It's worse than less than a month.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's why I picked up, because literally you get it half price. As long as you own Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4, it is.
Yeah,
you
the
just
deal's
open
available.
up the old game.
Yep.
And you get it half price there, but that's... Like, if I did have this pre-ordered and cancelled it, and I've now waited 15 days and saved fucking over 50%. Or, well, just, 50% exactly, actually.
Yeah, 50%, yep.
But
the deal's only available... Oh, go ahead, Stu.
Yeah, I will say, so Battlefield 5 came out, like, right before Thanksgiving, Black Friday. And so, like... I don't know what the discounts were for Black Friday, but I'm sure that they, sliced it so people could capitalize on that discount, that purchase, and that excitement of Black Friday. So the timing of the release of that game also kind of plays into this. Like if the game was released at any other time, I don't think you would have seen these discounts come so quickly. But it did.
I think it's just the whole player base issue they've got as well. I mean, the fact they're offering this to their old player base, because they've missed fucking so much. Like, I think it came out that this was the worst bought Battlefield in the UK in fucking years, sort of thing. It's, I mean, I don't know what I don't like EA at all. I mean, we're saying EA. That's the top of the chain. I think all the developers under EA are good. I like them. I'm pretty sure DICE didn't want to release their game like this. When it came to like Titanfall, Titanfall being released at a stupid time. That's a decision EA made to boost their fucking sales at the end of the financial year. It's just EA, like, as the whole. I don't like the individual studios themselves are good.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the Mass Effect stuff, I'm sure a lot of that's spurred by fucking financial decision, like cancelling the fucking DLC and all that. Pretty sure the fucking studio that made Andromeda didn't want to cancel the DLC. That's another decision made from up high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, definitely doesn't feel good if you did pay full price for it and then you get that discount. But it is a good game. Like I didn't play last year's Battlefield, but I'm having a lot of fun playing Battlefield 5.
I'm loving this one.
It's not like it's not worth that full price, but it definitely stings when it gets discounted that quickly.
Yeah. Like my thought was for the full price, it would be worth it once all the war stories are out.
Yes.
And then once like not even the battle royale, because I see that as an addition, but I would at least have wanted all the war stories, and I think it was this week as well. They announced that the war story is going to be delayed. Like
yeah, because they ran into some bugs or something. Something happened.
Which is fair enough. You hold something back when there's bugs, but when it's the single player aspect of the game, I expect all of that to come out when the game launches, unless it's paid DLC that's coming out after the fact or something. When they're releasing just these free war stories, it just feels like, again, it's something else that's been rushed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Battle Royale's not coming out until, is it March?
March.
Yeah, March.
Yeah, so that's a pretty long delay, but hopefully it'll extend the life of that game a little bit more.
Yeah, that's when I was originally going to buy the game.
Right.
But then this story came out about 50% off, so I had to re-download fucking Battlefield 1, like 80 odd gigs, just to open it up to get that deal.
Damn. But I paid full price. I know Cabo paid full price. You paid full price too?
I actually was given a code, so I didn't.
Gosh, damn it! Never.
Pay full price, so
but anyway,
full disclosure.
Well, I'm one of those. Collar there as he says that.
Yeah, I was one. I played last night. I was playing last night, and I got a message from Xbox Live, and I got 2 free months of EA access. So some users who purchased Battlefield at full price now have received a message from not EA, but Xbox, or probably EA on PlayStation or whatever, granting them 2 whole months of EA access for free. And that's worth about $9.
I mean, it goes some sort of way to relieve it. It softens the cut as much, but that's still just over $20 you've paid to play it 15 days earlier. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, if you love the multiplayer, I'm sure that'd be perfectly justified for people. Like, if this was Titanfall for me and I paid $20 to play 2 weeks, I wouldn't have any issue, because I'd have been playing that every night sort of thing when I could.
Right.
But Battlefield for me personally isn't the game that I grind out my rank and play every night sort of thing. It's just once I dip in once in a while, so that's why I wasn't in a rush for it.
I'll probably give the code to my kids so they can play Madden and all that stuff, because I have Surf as my sugar daddy, so I don't need EA access. All right. We done with that one?
Yeah.
Sure. Next up is Borderlands 3. Am I reading that right? Hold on, let me get my glasses.
Don't tease me.
There's real shit that came out this week.
Borderlands 3. Randy Pitchford from Gearbox Software has admitted that everything in his life revolves around the number 3. He then went on to a weird rant on Twitter talking about how he had 3 meetings scheduled before 3 p.m. He claimed the universe was telling him something because the day previous was 333. What the heck? He finished by saying it feels like E3 all over again. All right, this is getting weird, guys. the internet took this as a meaning that a Borderlands 3 reveal was going to happen during the Game Awards. This did not happen. The game is definitely in development, though. YouTube channel The Know claims to have a credible source that has.
I mean,
revealed...
I do. That's Rooster Teeth's news sort of branch. I do trust that. Like if they're reporting something.
Right. Where's that? That has revealed the 4 character classes that will be in Borderlands 3. The Beastmaster, which is similar to a hunter type class. The Soldier, which will let you call upon a giant mech suit. Siren, which looks like to be a deadly melee type character. Assassin, which you'll be able to take out foes silently and stealthy. None of the above info has been confirmed by Gearbox Software, though.
Yeah. I do trust this story, like I said, where it came from, sort of thing. They've said that they've got their source is a developer, and they're talking about the alpha testing of these characters going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Soldier, the way they described it was, it's like a mini Titanfall. Like when they say you can have a mech, it's like you can call in a Titan and fight for a little bit. The Beastmaster is like fucking that, what was it called? The Necromancer from the last game, where you had the robot. Basically, instead of the robot you call in, there's like 3 animal types that you can call in that do different things. The Siren, they didn't expand upon much, and then the Assassin, they talked about whatever the fuck. Who's the ninja from Borderlands?
Zero.
It's like Zero, but his special ability is a decoy, like to draw the aggro. So you can like,
it's interesting.
Pop down a silhouette of yourself.
Yeah, those character classes, when you just like read the names of what they are, to me they just sound a little bit like rehashes of previous characters. So we'll have to see how that kind of comes to life, especially like the Siren and Assassin characters.
Supposedly the first 3 are out of alpha testing. They're confirmed according to the Know. But the ninja had bugs or some sort of shit going on with him. So he's not confirmed yet.
Tell you what, I don't really even care what the character classes are. I just want Borderlands 3. They could give me the same characters. I just want Borderlands 3.
This just feels like this the first time in ages though there's actually been some sort of like credible source, supposedly. Although I don't know, I mean the Know can be a little bit clickbaity, because when I first seen the video I was like, oh, here we go. I'll actually watch the video and it'll be something totally different, but the fact that they've said it, they tend not to talk shit. Like they wouldn't jeopardise their name sort of thing over something so big, I don't think, so they must have something.
Not some fan-made video?
No, this is like, I don't know how much Rooster Teeth stuff you watch, but like they're one of the main things like for gaming. It's mostly Rooster Teeth properties that I get my news or my podcasts or everything from.
Oh, okay.
So, the guys that made Red vs. Blue, that's what they started doing, and now they've fucking released games and all sorts of shit. Like they've got a publishing studio and stuff. Organic just bought one of the games actually. It's like a survivor horror episodic cel shaded thing. It looked like what was it? Fucking Cuphead sort of art style almost, but in first person survivor horror. It was weird. So I need to check that out.
Organic said they should have unveiled Battleborn 2.
God.
Oh fuck! I bought Battleborn Ultimate Edition and I've booted it up once and not played a single game.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I got it when it was super like fuck. It was like $15 or something for the complete thing.
Yeah,
but I still never got around to playing it. Actually, I seen you playing that at one point. I'm sure, Stu.
Yeah, I still play it a little bit. I'm actually like here and there. I'll fire up the pre-sequel. That's the only one of the 3 out right now that I haven't gotten through. But maybe I'm like halfway through it, something like that. But
oh yeah.
But yeah, I still go back to Borderlands 2 a little bit. I haven't touched Borderlands 1 for a while, but Borderlands is definitely one of my favorite series out there.
We were talking about
Yes.
Battleborn, Stu.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
No.
wait, is this the Battleborn segment?
Yeah.
Organics reminded me I got him to buy it for me because it was a US Amazon like flash sale thing. So I got him to buy it.
You got
the code for me.
Battleborn Toast?
Yep.
I got
Oh,
Battleborn.
man.
I picked
Hey,
it up
let's
off
play.
of Redbox for like $5.
Let's play. What's nice?
I'd definitely be down for that because
so
I've never touched it.
Yeah, we should, because the player base is dead, so and it's a MOBA essentially, so that's kind of
Right.
tough to get the real experience. But if you have a few people who have the game, you can all team up together and you can play against bots, and it's still pretty fun. And there's also like a campaign. There's a single player campaign that you can do co-op as well. So. That game has been super like just dirt cheap almost since it came out. But
Yeah.
it's worth the $4 that you're gonna have to spend to buy it for sure.
Yeah, we'll sort something out and do some sort of playthrough of that at some point.
Yeah, it was my most played game the year that it came out. Believe it or not, I ranked up to level
Fuck off.
101, I think. So yeah, I'm kind of sunk some time into it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Surf one.
there's
He
that.
told me to download it. He told me to download it because he wanted to do the campaign thing or story, whatever. Too. And I was like, this thing's like 40 gigs or something like that for this damn game. But downloaded it for his old ass.
Oh man, I'm really happy that Battleborn weaved its way into this this podcast. Thank you guys.
Right. It's got a little spot for you, huh?
Yeah,
Stupendous.
It'll always have my heart.
Right. All right. Did you want to do now? Should we skip this one, Toast? Let's skip it.
Just go over it quick. Just
All
give it
right.
some coverage because it is news.
All right. Starbreeze. Video game studio Starbreeze appears to be on the verge of closure following the failure of Overkill's The Walking Dead and a recent raid on the company's office by Swedish authorities. All right. The problem started with Overkill's The Walking Dead, a game which had so much promise and was potential. Not even close, Ryan, candidate. The game was in development hell for a long time with the delay after delay. When the game finished released, barely anyone noticed, and the sales reflected that the game was of poor quality, according to those who played it. Then things got much worse when the Swedish Economic Crime Authority raided the company over accusations of insider trading. Officials confiscated several computers and arrested at least one person. It's not looking good for Starbreeze.
Yeah. Like the thing that
I almost want to say
fuck The
Starburst.
Walking Dead. Nobody plays it. It's new, blah blah blah. But this is the people that make Payday as well. And Payday's a fucking fun game. So I think they're basically at the stage where they're trying to apply to get external funding, and if they don't, they're basically going bankrupt. So they'll be gone, and there'll be no more Payday unless they sell on the IP to somebody else, sort of thing.
I never tried Payday actually. Isn't it on Game Pass though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was. I don't know if it's since
Or
been
was,
removed.
Yeah, I'd be interested
But
to try it out.
what else did they do? Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I think everybody loved that. It's something I've not played. But it was like the platformer where you control the two guys. And what else was there? Fucking Chronicles of Riddick. That was,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Some people say I look like Vin Diesel, by the way.
do they?
What?
Do some people need glasses?
Actually, very few people.
We've already got our own Vin Diesel. Have you ever heard Moose speak?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, next one. We were just making that quick.
Oh yeah. Okay. Star Wars
God.
Jedi Fallen Order. Details have leaked about an upcoming Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order. This got me a little excited. The story will apparently be set 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. The main protagonist will be a young Padawan named Ras, who managed to survive Order 66. His name's
That's
Cal.
accurate.
The
I
game
was gonna lie
will
for you.
the game will supposedly feature characters from the extended universe. Reported release date is November 2019. Ryan, if this is fake news, I'm flying over to murder you.
Let's see. Came from XboxAchievements.com. He always puts his source so we can't call
Oh yeah, he
it.
does. Always puts his sort. Yeah, okay. I forgot to click on it.
Fucking what? Right. Don't hate me, Raz, but is a Padawan just like a young Jedi?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Young Jedi that's learning the way.
Okay, so it's like the name for a student Jedi or some shit. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to clear that because I've got no fucking idea.
What? You don't watch Star Wars?
I watched Star Wars like last year or the year before or something. Before that, I didn't really have interest, but I thought I better fucking watch this because I'm dealing with all these dickheads, and they all fucking love Star Wars, so I better know what I'm talking about a little bit. Jar Jar
Good.
Binks is the best character ever. Is that something I should say?
Only if you want to get kicked in the nads. But no, you never sat down and just watched. I'm dead serious. You haven't?
I watched the prequels as they came out. No, I've watched them all now, but I was too
Oh,
young
you've
to
watched them all
catch them
now.
at the start. Yeah. So like a couple of years ago, I've watched them all, sort of thing, and got up to date on it because it's something everybody loves. But it's just growing up, it wasn't something I was into.
And you watched the old ones then?
Yeah.
And the new ones?
Yeah, well, I've not went back and watched the new ones. I just watched them as they came out because I was about that
Okay.
age, like early teens.
No. No, the last two, Last Jedi and
Oh yeah, I've watched them.
yeah, okay. You're not. You don't. I don't know. You don't like it? Do you really like it? Do you think it's
Nah,
okay?
They're all right. It's just everybody talks about the prequels being so shit, and even the new ones don't live up to the hype and all that. But because I never had the nostalgia for it, it was a case of they're good movies, sort of thing. I enjoyed them. Like I've not got a love for them or anything like that.
5 and 6 are the best. And then
That
the
means
latest
nothing
ones.
to me.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I think
Okay.
they're the best.
Actually, there was a thing I heard on our podcast, and they compared, because there's the same amount of main Star Wars movies as there is Rocky, if you include Creed, and they put up
Oh.
like all the Rockies and shit head to head with Star Wars, and I think it ended up in a tie because like Rocky 1's better than the prequel, like Rocky 1, 2 are better than the first two prequels. 3 was kind of close, but Rocky won that, and then you get to like Star Wars taking over for 4, 5, and 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think was it Creed? The first Creed got beat by whatever the fuck the second last one was, and then the new Creed beat the latest one, sort of thing. So it turned out it was a tie, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just fucking nuts that there's as many Rocky movies as there is like main Star Wars now.
Isn't there as many Harry Potter movies too?
Fuck Harry Potter.
Oh man. All right. So, with enough of that Star Wars talk, I'm looking forward to the game. If it really is going to be a game, I'm looking forward to, like I said,
Yeah, this is the Respawn developed one, isn't it? They announced the title at least of it at
think
last
so.
E3 when they interviewed him sitting in the crowd. It was like the worst interview ever.
Oh, real quick, back to Star Wars. Sorry. Oh, we're still on Star Wars. Did you, like Shine said, did you watch Rogue One? Have you watched Rogue One? Or Solo?
Yep, watched them both.
Stu?
Let's see. I saw Rogue One, but that's the only one.
You haven't seen Solo?
Rogue One sucked, I would say. Not having nostalgia for it, I don't know if it like plugged, it went on heartstrings or anything like that, but Solo was okay. Rogue One sucked.
Rogue One was in between 3 and 4.
Yeah, I didn't mind Rogue One, but honestly, like I like Star Wars, but I would consider myself a pretty casual fan. So I think some people get caught up into the whole like lore and how things should be and all that kind of stuff, and I guess I didn't look at it through that lens too much.
I didn't look, I love it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pulls me into a different universe and all that stuff. And everything.
Yeah, you can't just let that go and let yourself get immersed in a JRPG, can you, Riz? You can believe about fucking floating space fairies fighting with lasers.
God. No, I can't. I don't. JRPGs, man. Blow. Anyway. On to the game. The Game Awards were what, last night? And we have
Thursday
the winners.
and Friday, yeah.
But first, we're going to do a little award of our own. It's time for the giveaway, guys.
Oh, fucking finally.
Yeah. So here we go for our monthly listener Patreon giveaway. And the winner is... Oh, for Pete's sakes. Can we pick a different one?
I can't see who it is, so...
No. Super Catrix is the winner.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's what yeah. So, congrats, Super Catrix. You are the winner for this month's giveaway.
That's the first month as our Patreon as well. But... Oh well. Chester will be pissed. He's still not... Has he won it?
No, he hasn't won it.
Good shit.
He hasn't. So, congrats. DM me on Discord and I will get you a gift card or a game of your choice. Up to a $60 value. All right, now back to the Game Awards. So, first up is... Ryan, you put these in the wrong order. Game of the Year should have been last, dumbass.
Just read from the bottom. That's what I was going to...
Oh, you're going to do?
That, but yeah.
Okay. Content Creator of the Year, nobody cares. Best Esports Mode of the Year, Cabo only one cares. We don't care. Moving on.
Right. For Cabo, it was C9's comeback win in triple overtime, and he's not told us what game that was in.
What the hell is this? Best C9... Esports Host?
No, they've done a bunch of esports bullshit.
Alright, that's it. He's fired. Moving up to Best Debut Indie.
Skipped like 5 of them.
That's a good decision. Yeah, we don't know any of these things.
I wouldn't know any of these things either. Best Debut Indie, The Messenger. I don't even know what this is.
Heard other podcasts talk about it, not played it.
I got nothing.
Have you heard about it, Stu?
No,
nothing?
I'm sorry.
All right, next up, Best Student Game, Combat 2018. Isn't that like a football game?
Combat 20?
I don't know.
That's like the thing they give to like game develop, like students that are on like a course doing game development. Fuck it.
Well, that's a stupid category. Next up, Best Multiplayer, of course, Fortnite.
Heard of it.
Fuck Fortnite. Save the World was fucking great until Battle Royale came out, and then they just fucking ignored it completely.
True.
God, Toast, you had the amazing weapons and Save the World.
Yeah.
You were just swimming in crazy weapons.
Save the World is a good mode, or not mode. I guess what it is, right?
Yeah, it's like a horde mode from the original
Yeah.
horde mode fucking inventors. It's good.
True. All right, next. All right, Ryan, dipwad. Best sports racing. Forza what? Forza Horizon 3, Forza 5, Forza 4, Forza... What the hell is this? This is Forza. I didn't watch the show last night, so I didn't know. Is it Forza Horizon 4, Toast? Do you know?
Oh, yeah. Aye, Horizon 4.
Okay. Forza Horizon 4. Which badass
Yeah,
game?
FIFA, PES, and GT Sport would probably have been in there. That's a good game.
Yeah,
It's a damn good
fantastic
game.
Yeah.
Love it. Do you think they'll do like a Hot Wheels?
I
Another
hope they
Hot
do.
Wheels thing for this one?
That'd be amazing. I have to imagine it comes down to some sort of licensing deal, but that was like one of the best parts of Forza Horizon 3, I think. So I hope they do something fun like that.
Yeah.
Right. Best strategy, Into the Breach. I'm gonna have to look this one up.
Another one I've heard about but not played.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one.
It's like a
Into the
plays
Breach.
mech type things. It's just a fucking... You click your unit, you can move a certain amount of spaces, top downs. Guys that made FTL.
Oh,
partnership.
okay, yeah. Got it. All right.
Yeah, just turn-based strategy.
Best family game, Overcooked 2.
I mean,
Not played it yet.
if you want to fight with your family, that's a great game.
This one has online, doesn't it?
Yeah,
think
it does have it's online co-op mostly. You can also do competitive. I've streamed it a few times and it's a super fun game, but it can get a little bit crazy and a little bit yelly. It's kind of a frantic game, but it's a good time.
Organic says, tell everyone you own it, Toast. You own
own
it,
it.
Toast? Oh, man. All right. Best fighting game, Dragon Ball Z.
Was Injustice 2 not this year?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Or was that the end of
No.
last year? Can't remember.
Might have been.
This year's been so fucking long.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, we'll come to a game later that won something. I'm sure. Oh, no,
Nope.
I
Almost
guess. Aye. The next game, basically. I thought that came out last year as well, because the year's been so
Oh.
long.
Anyway, next one, best RPG, Monster Hunter.
Yep. I thought this was out last year. It's, for RPG, I mean, it's a hell of a game, but I don't know if I would describe it as like a typical RPG. I don't know. Everything's an RPG now.
You know what, Shine? I don't see best JRPG in this freaking category shit, so suck it.
Well, that's technically a JRPG.
Oh, gosh. Burn in hell, Monster Hunter.
It's true. It's true.
Did
Damn
you ever actually get into Monster Hunter, Raz? I know you had it.
I had, yeah. I couldn't get into it. No, I haven't got in. No. I played
I
like...
think it was just me and Castle that really dived into it, sort of thing, in the community.
Yeah, I think I was
Right.
kind of the same camp as Raz. I had it, played it a few times, had fun fighting a few of the monsters, but like I couldn't get into it. It was I don't know, super complex, and those monster fights took a really long time. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people love it.
Like, I hammered it and fucking was playing it for ages, got through all the story and that, but then it came at like things called tempered monsters, and I kind of just fucking lost interest.
Mm-hmm.
It was just stronger versions of the things you'd already fought, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
So the replayability thing wasn't there at that point once I'd went through the story. But it was my first Monster Hunter, and it's fuck it, like you said, it doesn't tell you anything. You just had to figure shit out.
Yep.
After like maybe 10 hours, it kind of clicked or something, but it was far too long for when it should have clicked. If a game doesn't, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing after like hour 3, I think most people are going to drop off. That was probably its problem.
Yep, I agree.
Next is Best Action Adventure, God of War.
Yep.
I played that 3 weeks ago and beat it.
Oh, nice.
God of War 4.
No, we played the first one because it says God of War in our notes.
Well, it was technically only called God of War, I think.
That's right.
I think so.
Yeah, it doesn't have the 4 on
But
there.
no, when our internet was down.
It's definitely 4 that won
played-
this.
When our internet was down, I replayed God of War, the first one on our PS3. It was quite fun.
Yeah, I've not played 1 to 3.
You're missing out, man.
I know, but 4 is something totally different. Like, it's in a totally different
Right.
mythology as well, so it doesn't even matter if you don't know what's happened. And then it's a totally different play style. It's like a completely different genre, basically.
Right. Next is Best Action, Dead Cells. Have either one of you played that?
I have
I
not.
played it a little bit. Or my friend might have played it a little bit on his illegal Switch.
Oh,
good.
man. It's good.
Yep.
Best VR is... What the hell? Hold on. I gotta fix something here.
Astrobot.
No, Best VR is Baseball Bat to the Face, Ryan, age 42. No, Astrobot.
Yeah.
Whatever that game is. Is that like
I
a
keep
baseball
seeing-
game?
No.
No. You control this little robot guy. I played it for like 10 or 15 minutes at a friend's house, and it's super impressive. But yeah, it's through PlayStation VR.
Yeah, like with that being out, and then the stuff that's already there, I'm almost ready to buy a PlayStation VR.
Speaking of VR, Stupendous, are you going to get VR and we're going to see streams of that?
I don't think so. I feel like that would be...
Oh, come on,
I
man.
feel like it would be super weird to stream VR. Plus, you couldn't really read the chat, right? Because you'd have goggles on your face.
Yeah.
So probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen.
You could pay your wife to read chat. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a solution.
yeah. You're hanging out, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Stu's wife occasionally features on stream.
That's true. Yeah, she
She
stops
comes
by
home
once
from
in
a
while.
night out or some shit.
Yeah, when she's up super late. It's a good time.
Best mobile game, Hustle Castle. Oh, wait, sorry, it's Florence.
Have you played that, Raz?
I have not played Florence.
Well, you're a shit mobile gamer.
Gosh,
Just losing your mobile game street cred.
I know. I need to, I think whatchamacallit came out. Command and Conquer? I need to just check it out, because I
Yeah,
love that.
I've got
I
it
love that
installed,
series.
but I've not fucking found the energy to boot it up. Mobile games are just something I fucking hate.
Yeah, was the same way, and then I don't know. I don't know how these two games put its hooks in me. You know what I mean?
We know how Hustle Castle did because there's big cartoon titties on your screen all the time.
No, not all the time. Gosh.
It's like Fallout Shelter with fucking Family Guy
Jibblies.
style big tits. Yeah.
Not even. Maybe.
It fucking literally is. Anybody
download
look
it.
up a fucking
Oh.
screenshot or an ad for Hustle Castle and that's all you're going to see.
Okay, ask Milk. He's played it. He's in the clan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Best indie is Celeste.
Yeah, it's like a platformer, fucking with a story, supposedly. I think we spoke about it briefly a few weeks ago. Not something that interests me, but have you seen any of it?
I haven't
Nope.
heard of it. I feel like I'm not adding a lot here. I don't even know what like half these games are.
You're basically, I think you play as Celeste, and you're trying to get. I don't know if it's a case of fucking getting a family member's ashes to the top of a mountain or some sort of shit, but for some reason you're climbing a mountain. There's some supposedly emotional story.
So it's
The
basically
mountain's haunted or has like mystical forces.
basically God of War. That's what that is.
Yep.
Games for Impact Celeste.
Yep.
Great game.
Again,
Loved it.
Okay.
it's a platformer, a story. Everybody went nuts.
Best
It's like when
performance.
everybody went nuts
Oh,
over Ori because it made them cry.
Oh yeah.
Who? Ori?
Yeah. But
All right.
fuck it.
Best performance, John Marston. Red Dead. No, Roger Clark, who is Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I could get on board with that. If any of you guys
No,
heard him
he's
actually
good.
speak, like not as Arthur, but as him, like his own accent, he's got a weird as fuck accent to me.
Huh, really?
Uh,
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure when after this, listen to his fucking speech or whatever, and tell me what state he's from or some shit because it just sounds strange as fuck.
Probably from Boston.
No, I'd say it's more like somewhere that fucking has sex with cattle or something.
Arkansas?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
We'll figure it out. Actually, I could just fucking see where he's from. Just Google it.
Yeah,
Go on to
good.
the next one.
Best audio, Red Dead. And best music, Red Dead. So, I think audio, yeah, because there's so much going on in Red Dead. Have you played Red Dead yet, Stu?
I've barely played it. I played it for a few hours. I've gotten to the start of chapter 2, and that's it. I've been preoccupied with other games,
right.
but yeah, so I
You
can't
can
really
cut
speak to
out
it too
NBA
much.
2K and do Red Dead.
It's basically what's going to have to happen.
So we're on to best art direction, Return of Obra de Polif Din.
What did you just try and say?
Did I say that right?
Return of the
Obra-
Obra Dinn.
Return of Obra coming off with Din.
It's like some detective game. Basically, you go in. I don't know what the fuck it is. Another dimension or people's memories or some shit and try and figure out the crime. Like basically, you
weird.
start the game, you see everybody there is dead, and then you need to go back into memories of people or fucking clues of some sort and try and see who killed who and who died how and all that sort of shit to figure out the story. Basically, you get the ending and you fucking work your way back. Again, heard a lot of good things, but I think it's not console based. I'm pretty sure it's like a PC game, so I've not touched
I
it.
thought you was going to say mobile.
Fuck off.
All right, best narrative, Red Dead 2. Yeah,
Yep.
so far.
After you
Yep.
fucking get there,
I mean, well,
takes a while.
it's all good. Best game direction, Red Dead 2.
No.
Nope.
Nope, God of War. Sorry.
God damn.
Best ongoing game, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Congratulations, EA.
Standing
No.
ovation.
Fortnite. Best ongoing game is Fortnite, which, yeah, I can see
You gotta
that.
give
Right.
it to them. They update the hell out of that game.
The seasons and updates, everything, yeah, they push it.
New weapons, new map, features, so much stuff. Like that's a good choice.
Yeah, I think they've
New
taking like the
emotes.
bottom left quarter of the map now, and they're adding snow to it or some shit.
Yeah, it's all
Like,
snow.
just for Christmas and shit.
Yep. And then game of the year goes to This Is Us, The Last of Us. Sorry, The Last of Us.
Do you want to read one of them, right?
No, game of the year. All right, dickhead. God of War, which I've watched some gameplay. You know, I think it looks. It makes me want. That's what makes me want a PS4. Is that game alone?
Yep, I'd back that.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, from the limited amount I've played, I can see why it got that award.
Yeah, it only gets better as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not got the Red Dead problem of fucking starting off slow and all that sort of stuff. It's like,
Yeah,
its pacing's a lot better, I'd say.
Yeah.
I
So,
looked up Roger Clark, by the way. He's from New Jersey, but he was raised in between the UK and Ireland, so he's got a fucking weird accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. But no, let me, okay, make sure the door's closed. If I can get my kids my two older a PS4 for Christmas, then I'm buying myself God of War for a Christmas present. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
Yep.
do.
But yeah, no, this game just looks awesome. Just from what I've seen playing, like I even watched you playing when you first popped it open there, Stu, and
Mm-hmm.
watching everybody. It's good. It's got me hooked and wanting it.
You definitely should try it, man. Yeah, I'm super excited to play it some more. What's funny is when I was gonna start streaming it on Mixer, I took a look and to see, you know, who else was streaming it, how many people were streaming it. There's only one other person who was streaming it on Mixer the evening I did. So like, it's not I think it's because it's a PS4 game. It's not a heavily played game on Mixer.
Yeah.
But it's
I mean, yous are just the same as me, basically. Pick up a PS4 for the exclusives, so it's like God of War, Spider-Man, and what the fuck, that Horizon Zero Dawn would probably be the first three I would recommend. And then if you never played PS3, go for like Uncharted stuff and Last of Us.
Cool. Yeah. I haven't played anything on PS3 either.
Yep, the Uncharted collection. I just bought all the shit, but I think the sales are over now. But you were getting like the Last of Us complete stuff for like $6.
Nice.
Because I've finally convinced Castle to fucking actually buy a game for the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if he's turned it on yet, but he's bought a game.
No, I don't think he has. All right. So that's all the game awards from last night. Esports. Sorry, Cabo, we didn't cover that, but we don't care. And the biggest announcements from last night were. I'm not reading that first one.
Just fuck all this section. It's been too long. I don't. Fuck it. What's interesting here?
New Dragon Age is coming.
Yeah.
New Dragon Age is coming. A dragon took a dump on the screen, so that's facts that it's coming.
But I mean, thanks to Ryan for putting all the news in there. But fuck me, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long.
Out of the announcements, so basically you've got like Mortal Kombat 11 announced it's coming. Fucking No Man's Sky are making a new game. Fucking
Oh, great.
Fallout or Far Cry even. New Dawn's coming. Outer Worlds, makers of fucking Knights of the Old Republic and Fallout New Vegas. Intergalactic travel and all sorts of sci-fi shit.
I just have to ask, did anyone watch the Mortal Kombat trailer?
I did.
Nope.
Yeah.
And didn't you think the music didn't flow with it at all?
That was my one reaction to it, or not my one, but the main one. Like I was listening to it. It's a 21 Savage rap song, and I like paused it while it was going. Like, is this the actual song with the trailer? You know, like it didn't fit at all. I paused it and then played it again, and then I paused it. And I'm like, yeah, this is the song on here. It just didn't seem to fit at all. He seemed totally disengaged and just didn't fit the brutal fighting that was on the screen.
Yeah, I was
Was
like,
it like a specific rap for the trailer, or was it just lifted?
Sorry, say it again.
Was it like a specific song created for the trailer, or was it just another song he's released? Really?
I think it was created for the trailer because he has like he has a lyric about Liu Kang, and then he says something about being immortal, and like he had words that kind of were directed at Mortal Kombat. So I think it was for that trailer, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I think it was because it's trying to like immortal, flowing with Raiden and stuff that was fighting. But you got to check it out, Toast. It doesn't flow well or go well at all.
But the gameplay
I did the same thing.
Word for it.
I did the same thing. Stu did. I like paused it. I'm like, what the hell's that noise? Do I got the radio on or something? And then I played it again. I'm like, this doesn't go with Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was horrible. It was bad. It was bad.
But there was some sweet fatalities in that trailer, though. You should still watch.
Holy
shit! Really cool.
Yeah, there was. It was. Yeah, check it out, Toast. Real quick, we'll go into community questions. First question comes from
Kabowski. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the 5 games will show up on your year-end review for most played? I think for mine it's going to be Halo Master Chief Collection, Star Wars Battlefront 2, probably Roblox because of my kids, and Minecraft, and I want to say, I don't know for number 5. So yeah, that's 4 out of 5. Go ahead.
Yeah, top 3 is easy, but top 5, it's like GTA will feature there. Red Dead might creep up depending when they cut off, because they don't do it all through December.
Yeah.
So it's Rocket League will always be there.
Oh yeah, Rocket League. That's number 5 for me.
Shit. I don't know. Like some of Monster Hunter. Did I put enough time in that early in the year for it to stay there?
Probably.
Don't know. Nier Automata as well. I put a bunch of time into. I think that's probably it. Is that even 5 games, or was that 4 like you? I can't remember. Like 2K, I suppose I've put a fucking bunch in it. I don't know. 2K might sneak in at 5 or something like
that.
Yeah.
Stupendous. What about you?
Yeah, it's tough to think. It's interesting because like most of my gaming is when I'm streaming. Although I do game outside of that a little bit, but I think NBA 2K, potentially 2K19 and 2K18 could be on there. Definitely 2K19 though. Probably Fortnite. We played Fortnite for a good bit there. Maybe Rainbow Six Siege. I think.
I was wondering.
Go ahead.
Do you think PUBG would pop into that, being a preview game?
Maybe. I did play.
I played a bunch of PUBG.
Yeah, I played PUBG a fair amount too when it first came out. That was right around the New Year-ish, I think.
Yeah.
I think Conan Exiles would be on there for me because that was a very grindy game that I spent a lot of time crafting stuff and trying to build this massive castle that I ended up not finishing single tier. And then
Single tier.
maybe like
But Forza?
maybe Forza for me. Yeah. Yeah.
You also done a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but you do Gears of War semi-regular, don't you?
Yeah, that's kind of like it's never like in the main rotation, but it's like always kind of waiting in the wings. If there's nothing else I really feel like playing, I'll play Gears of War. I always like coming back to it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I think that's about 5.
Yep.
Nice. Soccer Greg asks, what type of RPG alignment do you find the most interesting heroes creates the best feeling? What the hell is this shit? What type of RPG
What's your favorite
alignment?
type of villain out of the fucking picture below, basically?
Out of the picture below? Okay. So, lawful, neutral, chaotic, good. Are you looking at the question page too? So you know?
I'm going to go there now. Yes. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, got it.
I'd probably be like, or chaotic neutral. Cares for only himself, ignoring morality and the law.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. I think Stu would be like Superman.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right, though. As far as most interesting, chaotic neutral is probably right there.
Right.
Yeah, as far as interesting, you want it to be entertaining, and chaotic is kind of, that's entertaining. That's where it's at.
I think Toast would be chaotic evil.
No. My favourite for a game or whatever, I think, would be like neutral evil.
I knew he was going to pick that.
Practical and determined. Pursues evil at all costs. I don't know, we've got 2 different pictures there that I'm working off of, so slightly different
that's true.
definitions. And as for a good guy, it would be lawful neutral. Honourable and realistic.
It's just Superman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
fuck that
lawful
question.
neutral.
That's enough.
Good question. Thank you, Soccer Greg. Delete that one. Okay, next comes up from Boomerang Bob. The founders wake up to find themselves locked in a room with your ankles chained to the walls. You are given a choice. You can either play a terrible video game or cut off your foot. What game is so bad in your opinion that it would just make you say fuck it and cut off your foot rather than play that?
How's Bayonetta feel for you, Raz? Would you cut your foot off?
I'd cut my foot off. I would. For that one, I'd cut my foot off. Any Final Fantasy pish, I'd cut my foot off.
I don't think there's.
I could see you enjoying Final Fantasy 15.
All right, I'll probably give it a try. Did Surf buy it? Do you know? Or I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't think
Stu?
I don't think there's any game so bad that I would cut my foot off, just because I kind of enjoy shitty games because I find that entertaining.
Fucking Slime Rancher.
Hey, I think Slime Rancher is not bad. That's not a bad game. That's a good game. Or see, maybe I just like shitty games. I don't know. But the one game that stands out to me as being like absolutely terrible is a game called The Culling. I'm not sure if you ever played it, but it was one of the early battle royales that was available on Xbox, and it is horrifically bad. It's a big melee fest, and it's It's a terrible, terrible game. But I still kind of want to play it some more because of that. So it's kind of a double-edged sword here.
I'm trying to look up mine right now. I can't remember what the fucking name of it was. It was a Mario game. And fuck it, I don't know what the fuck you done.
Mario versus Rabbids?
Like not 3D. You were on a
Whatever.
jet ski, and you would go into like fucking whirlpools to like start your level. I'm trying to find a name for it here because
Is that back on the Nintendo 64?
no, it was SNES, I think. No, keep looking. Move on to the next question.
Pinty the Pint Bot asks, nothing. What the hell is this doing in here? Delete. Surf Biscuit. He says you're only allowed to drink one type and brand of alcoholic drink from this day on. What is your tipple? What the hell's a tipple?
Drink of choice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a real word.
Fuck off! You speak English, cunt.
I agree with Stu.
Yeah, fucking American.
Mine would probably. Mine would be. I don't know yet. Beer or liquor, right? You can alcoholic drink beer or liquor, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go with the Hefeweizen that I've loved for the past couple months from Eighth Wonder Brewery. The Westheimer Hef. That's what I'll drink.
Nice. I don't think
Toast?
you guys. I
Kraken.
don't think. Oh, Kraken. Well,
No, I don't.
That's a very good one.
Yeah,
You don't think
probably
what,
would
Stu?
be some sort of dark rum for me.
I was gonna say I don't think you guys are gonna like my response because I'm really not a beer drinker.
You're fine.
It makes my tummy upset. Okay.
Fucking vodka
makes a little
cranberry.
gassy.
No,
Give you little
but
farts.
actually, pretty close, Toast. I will have like a vodka soda like every time that I go out. It's just very clean and easy to drink, and I like
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah, just a clean vodka soda.
So that'd be your alcoholic drink from this day on.
That's my tipple, if that's a real word.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Next one from another one from Surf Biscuit is you're in the Old West. Who would you rather have a drink with in the saloon? Arthur or John? Or as Castle would say, the author of the toilet John.
Let yous go first.
Well, I haven't spent enough time on Red Dead to really know Arthur, so I'm going with John Marston. I like John.
Man, I don't know. I've just Arthur as a character so far. I mean, I know I'm like almost. I think, like I said, chapter 4 or whatever. He's just seems like a cool guy. I don't know. Could I have a drink with both of them?
No.
Because I don't know, John. Okay, John in this version, or not this version, but this pre-sequel is like kind of a little bitch. You know what I mean? Gets in trouble, seems to all that stuff, and doesn't go on missions with you. Few that I've done. Just I'm gonna go back and see what Dutch wants me to do. Yeah, whatever, pussy. But and then in Red Dead 1, I really liked him as a character. I don't know, it's hard. But for the sake of going off of Red Dead 2, I'm going to go with Arthur. Or Arthur. I'll go with the author of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Arthur for me as well. John's just a whiny bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, holy shit, organic.
I think you can kind of skip to
Let's
the end of that
see.
one.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this one. If you had the chance to play a game with a famous person, who would it be and what game?
Fuck knows.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know. The easy answer is probably like playing whatever your favourite sports game is with the guy from your favourite team.
Yes, that's
some shit.
exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Clyde Drexler doesn't count, Stupendous.
Well, why not? Well, I don't want to play with Clyde. He's
old.
He's too old.
He doesn't have to glide anymore.
He can't
got
get
his-
on the sticks. No. Even
I'd
like
play fucking.
even Michael Jordan, I don't really want to play with Michael Jordan. I think he's too competitive. It would just get weird if after
It would get weird.
after he wasn't doing so well. But I would like to play with maybe
The human highlight film.
Dominique Wilkins. I was actually thinking more like Rasheed Wallace. Kind of a classic Blazer. That's what I would like.
You know who I could see playing with, but it'd piss me off?
Hmm.
John Stockton, because he seemed like he'd be a guy that'd just be mellow playing, but he'd just pass the ball all the damn time, and you'd be like, shoot the shit.
And then he'd be throwing elbows and whatnot too while I was at it. He's low key dirty.
Yeah, true. No, I'd probably, I'd rather probably want to play like Battlefield, a multiplayer game, team deathmatch with like a comedian, like say Kevin Hart or Robin
That'd be
Williams
fun.
or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
And just hear him going off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck knows. I'd probably play Madden with Ed Reed.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought you'd play with Ray Lewis. So you got raped.
See, that was that was the obvious fucking one, and then it was obvious that you would have something to say about that.
That was perfect. All right, next one. Let's see. Organic has a question for you, Stu.
Mm-hmm.
What popular streamer from Twitch would put Mixer on another level if they made the move?
I mean, I think Ninja's the obvious answer because he's the biggest content creator in the world. But if you look at Mixer, it's dominated by battle royale games, Fortnite, PUBG to a much less extent. So I think anyone who plays those games, Dr. Disrespect, Dr. Lupo, like Tim the Tap Man. There's a lot of streamers on Twitch that have huge audiences that if they came over would make a huge impact for Mixer.
But change it slightly. Who would you most want to come over then?
Probably Ninja. I think Ninja would give you the most clout.
Okay, but if we exclude Ninja,
Exclude?
basically, yeah.
Probably
somebody else.
I think
not.
Dr. Lupo would probably be my choice. I think he's super entertaining. Has a good attitude for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a good image. I think he would be a good person for Mixer to get.
You, Raz, do you have anybody you'd want to come over?
That question is just for
Excluding
Stu.
Ninja.
That was not for me
Yeah, well,
or
I'm
you.
fucking asking you.
You know what? I don't really. I have my set people I watch on Mixer. I really don't venture over to Twitch anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh, them's the Badlands. No,
It's not the Badlands. It's just like when I see certain people on. Like if I'm up late, I'll watch Stu, or if it's like during my lunch, usually I'll watch Shine, or if he's streaming, or NK Whoa, or There's some people in Stu's community that I'll watch that are on like what's her name? Rainbow
Light Bright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll watch her too. She's freaking badass. I'll watch Mystic Mike. There's just a whole bunch of guys over there that are great people that I'll watch. Just cut in and out. Like Ugly Rugger. I'll check him out because he's done a couple of streams where he's brewing beer and stuff, which has been pretty cool. It's just
I think
I don't know. I don't venture over to Twitch much.
You find, I think for the most part, like a lot of the streamers on Mixer, it's kind of more like more based on engagement and interaction and having a good time. And like you see the people who are killing it on Twitch, most of them are like very, very good at those games. And like most of the people that you named there, Raz, I mean, they're like, a lot of them they're good gamers, but their product isn't like being the best at Fortnite kind of thing. It's more like these are people that you want to hang out with and have a good time with.
Exactly. And like, like what's his name? 7 of 7. I like watching him draw and stuff because I can't draw, but he's badass. The stuff he does is badass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, well. For me, I don't think he even streams on Twitch anymore, but it'd be Stone Mountain 64.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if you've seen
on,
it. He's exclusively Facebook.
I think he's on Facebook. I think you're right.
What?
But like some of the videos he comes out with, where he pretends to be like the drill sergeant or whatever like that when he's leading people in PUBG or Blackout or like Battle Royale game. It's just makes for good watching sort of thing.
Alrighty. Well, Organic, we'll get to some more of your questions next week. Castle's going to poop his pants with this episode.
Just wait till fucking Game of the Year episode. That shit's...
I know.
I'll just keep arguing with all of you until you accept my Game of the Year.
No, you won't. What's your Game of the Year? Spoil it right now. Nah. All right. That's going to... Let's see. Yep, that's going to do it for this episode 55 of the 16-Ounce Gaming Podcast. We just want to thank our special guest, Stu, for being here tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Promote anything?
Thank you guys so much. That was super fun.
Yeah.
Had a great
Check
time.
him out on Mixer. It is.
It's mixer.com/stupendous.
And he has merch at
merchroom.com/stupendous. I'm also on Twitter at Stupendous and Instagram at Stupendous Live.
Nice. Yeah, go check him out. He's a great guy. Hell of a guy. He likes to say hot damn a lot.
Hot damn.
Hot damn.
And has some sort of unhealthy relationship with parrots.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Party parrots. They're on that vodka soda. But no, go.
That's right.
Go check him out. He's a great guy. He's awesome. It's great to have you on the show. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming, on Facebook and YouTube at 16ounce gaming family. Leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to us, whatever app. Tell your friends about us. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week. Cheers, everybody.
See you.
Cheers.